So we are in my bathroom. I just got out of the shower and I wanted to make a video about tattoo removal aftercare and what I do for my aftercare. So after my procedure, I was given a list of aftercare instructions. However, these aftercare instructions are not available on Go Tattoo Removal's website. And I think that's because removal is case by case, and I think that different tattoo removal methods are unique. So this is the removal aftercare that works best for me, and that was recommended for me and my tattoo removal. So it's now the second day, and the first night I went home, and it's recommended to not shower 8 hours after procedure. So I just went to sleep. But before I got ready for bed, I wrapped my healing areas with saran wrap. So this is just like store brand saran wrap. Every time I get the good stuff, it disappears out of my own bathroom. So here's what I have, and what I would just do is, let me talk through the supplies. You'll need plastic wrap, saran wrap, cling wrap, whatever. It looks like this. It just cut me. Clear, whatever. Tape. Brown tape works a lot better, or medical tape, but this is just leftover from Christmas, so I'm trying to get rid of it. I bought like a 10-pack and now I'm stuck with it for life. And I also have water, and you're like, oh, well, whatever. But after my procedure, it was recommended that I immediately drink 1 liter of water. So I went to the store, and you can see it in my blog, and we got a big thing of Smart Water. Smart Water has electrolytes in it, kind of like Gatorade, so it really replenishes you. I'm not doing anything today, so I just have regular Fiji water because this is what Morrissey drinks. And it says 1 liter on there, which is helpful for me because then I know once it's finished, I drank it all. And Mike from Go Tattoo Removal said that your tattoo removal is all up to you, and 90% of the healing, 90% of the removal is the healing, and 90% of it is your immune system. And he said that your immune system has to be in its best condition possible in order for you to see the best results. He said that if your skin feels dry, if it feels like it's itching down to the bone, then you need to drink more water. And as a person who primarily drinks coffee, I need to drink probably twice as much water. Or I probably just shouldn't drink coffee this week. His website also says don't smoke, because smoking is very dehydrating. I already don't smoke, but putting it out there from me to you. So I have this liter of water, and drinking water is really hard for me. Especially because it's kind of cold out today. So I have the water, and it says right on here that I should be using Aquaphor to heal, but like I mentioned in my blog, he was very upfront with telling me that Aquaphor has animal byproducts in it and that it is not vegan, but it is his best recommendation. But he did encourage me to go to the store and find something competitive or like store brand or whatever that was almost the same thing without the lanolin, which is the animal ingredient. So my first night I just used like basic Vaseline out of like that Vaseline container. Don't double dip. Take enough out, put it on your arm, and then apply. Don't keep dipping in there. So the first night I did use Vaseline. The second night I went to CVS and I was able to get 2 products. This first product is called Tattoo Goo. You can see it's very cool, but right on there it says no lanolin. I sent him a picture of this and the back to show the ingredients, and he said that this was fine to use, but I also got a second product, which I recommend a little more than the Tattoo Goo. I may return it, which is Destatin, and you can see it has like a little baby on it. I got it in the baby aisle, and it's supposed to be white petroleum diaper rash and skin protectant. But when you read the back of it, it's almost completely similar to Aquaphor, except it doesn't have that lanolin. So if you're vegan or you don't want to use Aquaphor, or you want a cheaper alternative, here it is. And you can kind of see like it's squeezing out. It's just like a clear kind of petroleum jelly-ish type product. And when I got my scarification, I kind of had to do the same thing, get one of these products that doesn't have animal byproducts in it. And I think if you remember, I got this petroleum jelly also from the baby section that had like a monkey on it. I couldn't find that, but this is really cool too, and it's been super effective. So I do recommend this. And that's everything I need for aftercare except for paper towels. So I'm going to show you what I do for my aftercare. I'm just going to spray my hands with alcohol. They're clean. I just like have been touching the camera and touching all these objects, whatever. So I just want to sanitize my hands. And then taking a little bit of this diaper rash goo, Destatin. I'm just taking a little bit on my hands, and this is the area that was removed. You can see that it's like right here. It's very noticeable that it was removed, and the rest of the flour too. So I'm just going on here and just applying enough to saturate this whole area. And then I'm taking the rest of the product and smearing it right down here. Just grabbing a little more just to really saturate this area. And you can tell by my very stylish outfit that I'm trying to not get my back touched at all by any fabric. Let's see if I can show you. And with whatever is remaining on my hand, I've kind of just been like putting it on my tattoos because it makes them really shiny. So, no shame. Now I'm taking my saran wrap and taking a pretty generous piece just because I'm going to wrap it. Now with my cling wrap, whose dog is outside? I'm taking this and I'm putting it right over the area, and I'm kind of letting that petroleum jelly be my extra hand with letting it stick to my skin. Now you want to do this to protect your healing skin from anything that might be living on your bed sheets or living in your old sweatshirt or whatever. And similarly to like a deep conditioning in your hair or deep conditioning on your hands, if you sleep with like those moisturizing gloves, this is gonna lock all of that product into your skin and keep your healing tattoo very moist. So once that's all wrapped in there like that, you can take your tape, and I either just tape the pieces together so they stay closed, or if you're afraid of it coming down at night, I'll tape it to the skin just a little bit. Now the Scotch tape can be a little abrasive when you rip it off, so if you do have medical tape at your house or like brown tape, it is a little easier to peel off. But I usually use a lot of saran wrap just in case it starts to feather, that nothing will interfere with your tattoo and your removed tattoo. And kind of to seal the deal, I'll sleep in like a big Hanes t-shirt so the sleeve kind of covers, and that will keep everything inside. Now, I'm not going to show you my back. I'm just going to do that on my own. But that's about it. The aftercare is really easy. I usually will do this while I sleep just because there's like a lot of risk in your bed sheets, especially if your bed sheets aren't completely clean and you're rubbing and you don't really know how you sleep, and you could be sleeping like really crazy and aggressively. Or if your boyfriend is pretty gross, then you definitely want to cover this up so everything stays really locked in there, and to assure everything is nice and moisturized. Oh, we don't even have a dog. Whose dog is that? After the first night, I did take a shower and I used Dr. Bronner's soap. I really like getting these bigger bottles because you can just put a little bit of soap in it and then add water to dilute it. That way your soap isn't really strong and you can make your own mild wash. So I used a really mild soap to kind of wash over this area, and then when I got out of the shower, immediately put on our Desitin? Look at that baby. That baby's weird. None of our neighbors have a dog. But same with my back. I use a really generous amount of saran wrap just so I know that it's definitely wrapped. Like, I could even wrap it like a sash, like I'm winning a beauty pageant for awkwardness, and that would work well too. So yeah, that's everything I'm doing in order to heal my removed tattoos. Other than that, I'm watching my diet, and I don't mean I'm like trying to lose weight. I mean I'm like forcing myself to eat fruits and vegetables, because everything that's going to help my immune system and help me stay on top of my game is going to help my tattoos heal best. And I'm drinking a ton of water, and it says that I can get exercise. Exercise is generally safe after treatment, taking into account other aftercare instructions. So basically, I can go out and exercise as long as I'm not like scratching or whatever against my healing tattoos. Removed tattoos. So yeah, that's my aftercare kind of tips and instructions and everything that I needed for healing my removed tattoos. Today is the third day of removal, and a lot of the redness on my tattoo is sort of subsiding, and you can tell that I think that it's really taking well to the aftercare. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know,